What's up, guys? It's Coach Jay from Below the Rim Training, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things you can add to your shot to improve it and make it more consistent. So the first thing I like to talk about is relaxation. All right, a lot of the guys that I train, when I first see them shoot, they have the ball here, their shoulders are up, and they're tense. All right, you do not want to be tense. All right, every time you take a jump shot, you always want to be relaxed. So you need to make sure your shoulders are down. One trick that I like to use to tell my shooters is that when you catch it, breathe in and breathe out. Notice when you breathe out, your shoulders automatically drop, all right? That's a good sign of being relaxed, is your shoulders being dropped. The second thing we're going to talk about is foot placement, all right? You want to make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you want to make sure if you're left-handed that your left foot is slightly in front of your right. If you're right-handed, your right foot is slightly in front of your left. You need to also make sure that both of those feet are pointed towards the rim, all right? They need to be pointed towards your target. That way the ball stays straight. The third thing is bending your legs. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of the shooters that I train, they always shoot from their arms. They're pushing a lot from these shoulders, and they're not allowing the ball to be more consistent going straight because they're using too much energy up here. All your power from your shot are going to come from your legs. All your hands are doing is guiding the ball. The legs are going to be the power. So you want to make sure you bend your legs, not quite 90 degrees, but just as much as you need to get the shot up. And you want to pop off those legs, coming off those tippy toes, and making sure that that ball gets some arc on it. When you shoot the ball, you want to make sure you have your arm at a 90-degree angle. All right, everybody see that? 90 degrees. I have my hand back, all right? This hand needs to be back because the only way you can flick your wrist is if your hand is back, all right? So make sure this hand is back here. The ball is in my fingers. I have this little space in between here, all right? My offhand is going to be on the ball right here. A lot of my guys put the ball right here, and that's going to stop your shot. You want to put it right here just to hold the ball in place. You're not shooting with your offhand. You're using it as a placeholder to keep that ball still. And you're also using it as a gate, all right? If I flick my arm this way, I'm left-handed, so I shoot left-handed. If I flick my arm this way, this right hand is used to keep that ball in place, all right? That way the ball doesn't move and it doesn't go from left to right. It should go straight every single time as long as my hands are correct. And lastly, you want to put everything together and you want to follow through, all right? So that means I want to be relaxed, first of all. I want my feet to be pointed towards the rim. I want to bend, have my hands in the right place, and when I shoot it, I want to follow through. Notice that I keep my hand up, all right? I want to keep my hand up all the way until that ball goes in, every single time. The biggest thing about shooting consistently is doing the same thing over and over and over again. If you completely do the same thing over and over and over again, eventually it becomes a habit, and you guys will be shooting lights out. So that's what I want you guys to do, man. That's what I'm here for. So make sure, first thing, relax. Second thing, feet pointed towards the rim. Third thing, bend. Fourth thing, hand placement. Fifth thing, follow through. This is Jay Gordon, Coach Jay from Below the Rim Sports. I'm out.